On Sun Sports, it's your chance to get caught up to speed on the latest Gator news, coach interviews, player profiles, and more. That's Gator Zone, the TV show, Wednesdays at 5:30 on Sun Sports. Well, point guards have got to shoot free throws well, and he's just 1 for 3 tonight, but was 7 for 8 coming into the ball game. 14-point game, Gators offensive end. Field drives, finds a wide open Wilbekin. Missed the three. Rebound fought for. Yaget comes away with it.
I think this is going to be on Ballwager. I think he boxing out. I think he reached back and grabbed Yaget.
Well, he's done then.
It's a
5-on-5.
Take a look after the miss. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it from that angle. Take another look. Keep your eye on the rebound as it pops out. I think it happened before that. Not in our frame just yet. Nonetheless, Yaget goes to the free throw line.
And I had given Ballwager someone else's foul, so that is officially 4 now, which explains why he came back on when he did. Yaget misses the free throw for Florida, his first tonight, 3 for 6 on the season.
Yeah, 44% last year at the line. Florida again continues to struggle at the charity stripe.
0 for 2. Young kept it alive. It goes out of bounds off Packer. So the Gators will get another chance, but Florida has now missed its last 3 free throws.
Effort play. Patrick Young and Scotty Wilbekin. See if they free Boynton up on a wraparound here.
They do. He does not this time, however. And Beal gets called for a foul trying to avoid Arsenault. That's one usually look for a play on, but Beal picks up the foul and Arsenault will go to the free throw line.
Might be the most open that Boynton has been all night from beyond the arc on the out under. Just did not make it, and then Beal got caught in no man's land.
Kind of line drive that shot a little bit.
Here's one thing that you're going to have to keep in mind with this lineup. Murphy on the bench, Yaget playing the 4. If you can't make free throws, Larry, you won't play down the stretch of tight games. So either Yaget's going to have to become a better shooter or he won't be in at crunch time.
Arsenault gets the front end of the 1-on-1. That'll give him the bonus. You can purchase Gator women's basketball season tickets for just $25 for adults and $10 for children under 17 and seniors 55 and older. For more information on Gator women's basketball, including tickets, go to Gatorzone.com. 2 in a row for Arsenault, and here we are again, back to a 12-point game with under 6 minutes to play.
And the Raiders scoring with the clock stop.
23-20 Wright State in the second half. Gators move the ball around. Wilbekin saw Yaget. Nice look to Young, but he missed and will shoot 2. Heck of a pass from Kenny Boynton, but Florida can't cash it in. We'll have to go to the line.
Now, Larry, let's keep an eye on Patrick Young's eye. He got poked in the first half. Did not start the second half. You can see it's his right eye. The only thing I can tell you now is just aim for the one in the middle.
Young has 3 points tonight. Of course, he sat out a lot of game action. Averaging 11 points, 9 rebounds a game for the Gators.
I really felt like Patrick Young kind of showed the country against Ohio State. It was his first big-time performance against a big-time opponent with an All-American center. He did more than hold his own.
Yeah, had a double-double against Ohio State with 14 and 12. Jared Sullinger, of course, will tell you, yeah, but my side won.
Now, this is what you don't want. You've got to play smarter defensively than to put the other team at the free throw line.
That's 4 on Will Yaget. And, again, let him score with the clock stopped. Julius Mays with all his scoring today. It'll be his first opportunity at the free throw line. Mays had 14 points in the first half as Yaget checks out. Sophomore out of Bordeaux, France, by way of Florida Air Academy over in Melbourne. Mays gets the front end. Wright State had a little trouble shooting free throws early, but they have gotten much better.
Julius Mays, NC State transfer, was on the bench and watched the Chandler Parsons 65-foot miracle shot in Raleigh a couple of seasons ago. That happened right in front of me, and I can't, to this day, believe that that shot went in.
Florida offensive end, the lead back down to a dozen. Young moves, little 8-foot turnaround's too strong. Again, a chance with a three to make it a single-digit ball game with still over 5 minutes to play. Arsenault. Mays will shoot the three, and he strokes it. 21 for Julius Mays. It's a 9-point ball game.
Great find by Wright State. Get the ball to the guy who has carried you offensively.
Inside 5 minutes to play. Boynton and Walker. Walker through traffic, foul, he'll go to the line.
Wright State's ability to cover defensively, very impressive. But let's go back to the last possession for Wright State. Keep your eye on number 1, Kenny Boynton, at the top of the screen. See him fake right there and lose sight of where Mays was. The pass was a perfect shooting pass. Mays able to catch and finish.
Walker's had a very tough start to the season at the free throw line. He's been an excellent shooter throughout his career, but coming into this ball game, just 7 out of 13 for the senior from Brooklyn. But he gets 2 there. 5 points for Walker.
Packer usually comes in on the offensive dead ball and gets subbed out on the defensive end.
Pull up by Battle, rolls off, no good, rebounded by Beal. This is an important possession for Florida. They kind of reestablish something here. And a foul on Packer down low, and Patrick Young will go back to the free throw line with 4:26 to play.
Nice spin move by Patrick Young to present himself early in transition. I really thought Udonis Haslem at Florida was one of the better players I've ever seen at doing that. Running right down the middle of the floor and then spinning on you and keeping you on his hip.
Well, he had more moves in the low post than you could count. Udonis was some kind of scorer. 6'6.5", guarded by guys 6'9", 6'10", and bigger. And he found ways to get shots off and score a whole bunch of points in his Gator career.
And still scoring points.
Miami Heat. If there is a Miami Heat again. Pull up three. Arsenault, no good. Rebound, Young.
That's a man's rebound by Patrick Young.
12-point game, so Florida's gotten the last 3 at the free throw line since the three-pointer by Mays. Now they'll try to extend on this possession. Young touch pass to Beal, who was wide open but missed the 3. Arsenault blows by, the floater rolls in.
A little man. Does he have another gear?
Reggie Arsenault with 11 against the Florida Gators. I've been saying it all night. Wright State will not go away. Lobbed into Young, backing down on Packer with the left hand. Kind of blocked his own shot. Wright State can go back into single digits. Bounce pass Ballwieger, but his team.
The game in their first 3 games.
Yeah, he had 8 points coming into this game. He had 14 at halftime. And he has 21 tied with Boynton for game-high honors. Now Florida with 3 minutes to play. Bradley Beal has not made a field goal in the second half. That's no longer true.
Is that pretty, though? The ability to beat your defender off the bounce, going either direction.
Yeah, with the left hand that time for the Florida rookie. Adds to his season high with 20. Arsenault kind of deflected by Walker, loose ball, and Wright State gets it. Aggies couldn't drive through.
Wright State's looking for a three. They are really spread out.
Inside 10 on the shot clock as Arsenault scores, but it's a 2. And trading twos is not going to close the gap as Florida's killed 1 of the 3 minutes left on the clock.
I think that's a good point, Larry, because Florida was so cognizant of guarding the arc.
Walker goes around Arsenault. He's been the victim of a few of those, but that time he retaliates.
And here for the first time, we're going to see a Florida zone. This is a small zone. 2 guards are playing the 2 wing positions in the back line. I sure would try to find Julius Mays.
There he is. Battle drives the baseline, crashes in. They call a block on Rosario. He was outside the arc, but still say he got there late.
Well, the difference is Rosario's on the baseline, and the baseline is officiated the old way. They're saying Rosario did not get there. Take another look. 3 White comes over. He's late. He's in the arc. I think he fouls on about 4 different rule violations there. Good look at the junior.
And the second free throw for Armand Battle. Did not score in the first half. He's got 5 second half points, and Rosario grabs another rebound. He may have a shot at a double-double.
Larry, if you rebound the ball, you're going to play. I mean, if you can do the little things that helps your team win, and for Rosario to get 7 rebounds, very impressive. Now, this is shot clock utilization now. This is where I'm going to give Boynton a look somehow.
10 seconds to go, and there's a foul by Darling, and if you're going to foul, you might as well do it with 28 seconds on the shot clock, not 8.
Yeah, way too late on the head. Games like this.
Walker, 2 for 2 at the free throw line so far this evening, and now makes another one. He's got 8 points. Over on the bench for Wright State, there's assistant coach Clayton Bates. Played for the Florida Gators 93 through 96, and also at PK Young won a state championship, teaming up with, among others, Chris Doring on that PK Young team. Chris, of course, one of the top receivers in Gator history, and good to see Clayton down here with his team. There you go. There's Clayton Bates. He was a designated 3-point shooter for Lon Kruger.
Those shorts are a little higher up on the leg than they wear now.
Mays launches another. That was way wide left. And we're down to the final minute of this ball game, and Florida is going to hold off Wright State, although the Gators, after 44 in the first half, scored just 31 after intermission. Although they may add to it. Boynton fouled, will go to the free throw line.
Well, Florida had to shoot one last possession anyway. We take a look at the non-conference schedule for the Gators, and these are the games that I call their resume builders. On the road, coming up at Syracuse, then a home date with Arizona. The December 17th game in Sunrise we will have on many of these stations against Texas A&M. Wonderful story of Texas A&M. Billy Kennedy coming back to coach the Aggies, and of course A&M will be in the league next year. And then Florida also has a road game at Rutgers. Why do I say that's a resume builder? Because in the RPI, Larry, you get more credit for road wins.
As you should. Kenny Boynton with a season-high 22 with that free throw. Gators almost forced a turnover, but 22 to shoot, 30 on the game clock as things wind down here.
And Florida has survived some adversity in the game. Young being out to start the second half. They had to play kind of a smaller lineup.
And that does make a huge difference for Florida because he is by far their best big. Ballwager knocks down another one. John Ballwager with 15.
In terms of national prominence.
And I think the effort toward non-conference scheduling over the last 3 years has played a big role in that.
Well, I think Mike Slive deserves a lot of credit because he was very quick to point out what needed to change.
Boy, another guy gets poked in the eye.
Now Walker with a bad turnover. Billy Donlin trying to get a free timeout. Doesn't quite work that way.
Brad Beal, 20 points, so 2 Gators over 20. Only 3 Gators in double figures tonight. Rosario the third with 11.
Duke Warner's been a busy man on that Gator bench tonight. Good
Gators
look.
May need a team ophthalmologist.
Good look at Brad Beal, freshman from St. Louis.
Beal's been busy at the free throw line. He's made 8. Missed a couple. Good solid game with 5 rebounds and 3 assists. Just 4 games into his college career. He matches Boynton with 22 game high honors unless Mays scores in the final 5 seconds, which I would not rule out. Ballwager had other ideas and launched an air ball. And that will do it for tonight's contest. The Gators had